COVE FM, that's the offspring. The kids aren't all right. Thanks for tuning in on this soggy, moist, wet, hump day afternoon. Make up your own joke for that. I'm not touching that one. I'm Randy Hume. Thanks for tuning in this afternoon. One good thing about this being a soggy, wet, rainy day here in St. Margaret's Bay, you're a bit of a captive audience for me. So, stay tuned and enjoy. We've got lots of classic rock. We've got a sprinkling of new stuff. We've got weather coming up. We've got community calendar and stuff with a little bit of edge today, too. Speaking of which, here's Slayer on COVE FM 94.3 and on the web, covefm.com. Here's your COVE FM weather for St. Margaret's Bay and region. Tonight, clearing, fog patches overnight, low 13. Tuesday, sunny with cloudy periods, wind becoming southwest, 20 kilometers per hour near noon. High 25, except 19 along the coast. UV index 8 or very high. Tuesday night, increasing cloudiness, periods of rain beginning overnight, wind southwest, 20 kilometers per hour, low 15. The letter on COVE FM, that's Joe Cocker. And before that, we heard Rick Springfield and the title track of the CD, Karma. Good afternoon, I'm Randy Hume. Thanks for tuning in, and you chose me for your entertainment experience this afternoon. That really gets me right about here. I think that might have been something I ate as well, but anyway, it's all good. And, well, we've got a tip here if you want to go see the buskers in Halifax. Titled Halifax Buskers Trip, Saturday, August 7th, or the rain date would be Sunday, August 8th. Visit downtown Halifax to see the buskers without the hassle of finding a place to park. Get on the Community Wheels bus at exit 8, 7, or 6. Tour the Halifax waterfront to enjoy the great entertainment. Get on the bus and come home. The bus will leave exit 8 at 12:30 p.m. and leave Halifax at 7:30 p.m. to return. All ages welcome, but children must be supervised by an adult. Please book your spot in advance by calling Sandra at 275-5585. We've got updated weather coming up. We've got more community announcements. We've got all kinds of great music. I'm going to squeeze in a couple more tracks off of Norm Macdonald's CD, Ridiculous. It's about a football gambler. You might enjoy that. And we've got some great classic FM rock, and we've got some stuff with a little edge to wake us up here. 5 o'clock, the witching hour. Oh, I mean supper hour, but could be the witching hour. Here's Rob Zombie, Warzone on COVE FM 94.3 and on the web, covefm.com. Well, faith and begorra, it's soon St. Patrick's Day. I think I'll take my shillelagh down to the Old Triangle Irish Ale House. It's the best place for food, drink, and fun from the Emerald Isle. I might even do a little Irish jig. Grab your favorite leprechaun and come down to the Old Triangle. You can throw some blarney and kiss me, I'm Irish. Why not get your shamrocks off at the Old Triangle Ale House, 5136 Prince Street. COVE FM, and that is Tubular Bells by Mike Oldfield. And we all recognize that as the theme from The Exorcist, of course, and it's not nearly that scary. You know, it's different with the movie. There's pea soup flying everywhere, spinning heads, floating beds. But yeah, it's not a bad instrumental when you really get down to it. Thanks for tuning in to the Randy Hume Show this afternoon, and take my advice today. If you go outside, wrap it up or it's going to get wet. I think that's my personal philosophy on life, actually. I think it applies to everything. If you don't wrap it up, it's going to get wet. Let's dip into the community calendar. Deep in the bowels and recesses of the COVE FM vault, we've got our community announcements. I've just sent somebody down to get some more. He should be back in a couple hours. But in the meantime, let's check into these. Movies at the Hubbard's Barn presents its third annual Summer Shorts Film Festival on Thursday, August 5th. Doors open at 7 p.m. Admission is $7 for adults and $5 for youth and seniors. The Hubbard's Barn is located at 57 Highway 3. Friday and Saturday, August 6th and 7th, the 25th anniversary celebration of Celebrating Community at the Blandford Community Center. Everyone welcome to come out Friday and Saturday with tents and trailers allowed, although there isn't any service hookups. Lots of family fun events planned, starting with fireworks in Deep Cove on Friday evening. Some of Saturday's events include flea market, washer toss tournament, Ouch. Canteen, car show and shine, bake sale, face painting, bouncy house. Okay, we've got a few of those around here. Mock jail, live music, and lots more. For more info, call Mike at 228-2738. And one more, Sunday, August 8th, 9th Annual Blueberry Shortcake in an Artful Garden. This is hosted by Bosom Buddies, Nova Scotia Breast Cancer Survivor Dragon Boat Team, from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at Century House, 5206 Highway 329 in Blandford. Cost is $10. Enjoy creations by talented Nova Scotia artists. Don't go away. We've got lots of great music coming up. We've got weather, more announcements, and who knows what. You never know what's going to happen here on COVE FM. And here's a tune. I like this tune. It's got all the makings of a great rock epic. It speeds up, it slows down, it's quiet, it's loud. Okay, maybe I'm overstating it, but just listen to this song. It's a little different, and it's got a good beat, and you can dance to it with a potato sack on. Here's Slipknot on COVE FM.
Sports Traders is Metro's #1 sports shop. We have all brands of equipment for all types of sport. We've got golf clubs, hockey gear, bikes, and ball gloves. If you need crests or embroidery, we do that too. Sports Traders has major brands like Easton, CCM, Bauer, Spalding, and Bell. We fix equipment and we sell parts and accessories. You want to trade in your old stinky gear for some newer, shinier gear? Come out to Sports Traders, 725 Sackville Drive, Metro's #1 sports shop.
COVE FM, I bet you haven't heard that one in a while. Well, I played it the other day, but that doesn't count. Okay, anyway, that was a group called Klaatu. They were big in the late 70s, early 80s. They were a Toronto band, and they got their name from the movie The Day the Earth Stood Still, an old classic science fiction film. That's the one where the guy tells the robot, Klaatu Verada Nikto, and of course that was also spoofed in Army of Darkness and whatnot. Anyway, Klaatu were really big, and they were compared to the Beatles. A lot of people thought they were the Beatles, apparently, and they encouraged that and put like backwards messages on their recordings and whatnot. But when people found out they weren't the Beatles, they were really ticked off, and well, the band kind of fizzled out after that. But they did have a big hit a few years after this one called Knee Deep in Love. You might remember that one. That was a big one in Canada anyway, I believe. Anyway, that's a cool little blast from the past. You hardly hear that song anymore, and it's kind of a hidden gem, I guess. Thanks for tuning in to The Randy Hume Show. It's a bit wet today, but look out tomorrow. We won't be complaining about the rain anymore because we will be too busy complaining about the heat. That's usually how that goes, isn't it? We've got lots of great rock coming up. I'll give you an updated forecast, more community calendar, and, well, how about this? A little Static X. You're listening to COVE FM 94.3 and on the web, covefm.com.